Don't you hate small talk? Like, I was at someone's house the other day and they were just small talking with me. And like, I don't know this person, it was a customer for the company I work with, and I was just talking to her, and she was like, oh, so how far did you come? Like, oh, the weather today is great, isn't it? And like, I think another boring bullshit like statement, right? And I was like, oh yeah, 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 you know, you have to like, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, etc., etc. And the thing is, she didn't actually have to say all these things. She could have just sat there in silence. But like, sometimes nervous, like when there's awkward silence, people feel like they need to speak to remove that awkwardness, and like their mouth just runs, right? And so this is what this woman was doing, which is like, whatever, fair enough, that's fine, carry on. But like, she was just asking me small talk questions. She wasn't asking anything specific about me. And it like, maybe she didn't care, and I don't think that was the case, but I think more of the case was she just didn't know what else to say. And so she was just thinking of like, okay, small talk, let me just do that. So, oh, where you from? Where you heading next? Or like, how's the weather today? Blah blah blah, some bullshit like lame, like who gives a fuck statement, right? And it just got me thinking, like, when was the last time you said something that inspired someone or taught them something about themselves or shared some wisdom in any capacity, right? The reason I was thinking about this is because this woman was just talking for the sake of talking, just to fill the void of silence, right? But had she asked me like a serious question, or like, and there's always a situation where you can ask this serious question. I used to think like, no, I can't ask that. I don't know the person like that. But how do you get to know people? You ask them deeper questions by like learning about it, by having an interest in their lives, right? So if she actually wanted to like learn a bit more about me in a genuine way, she could have asked me something like, oh, so you know, you're from here, oh, I've heard about this, and then like, that's the small talk stuff out of the way. And then she could have said like, oh, so tell me something you like about your job, or tell me something, or like, she doesn't know if I like my job or not, right? So I can say, I do like it because of this, or actually I don't really like my job. Now that gives a much more open window for her to like dive deep into saying like, okay, what, like, why not, or like, what, have you considered doing anything else? Now all of a sudden that's opened a window of like, yeah, actually I have like thought about doing something else. I'm quite entrepreneurial, I like doing this in my free time outside of work. Boom, two questions deep, and she's learned like, I'm quite entrepreneurial, ambitious, I want to make lots of money, I'm only here to kind of like get the paycheck so I can kind of like build up my own things to get out. Now she has a way, she has like 90% understanding, like more of an understanding than the average person has on my life. And if she was like intrigued about that, she can now ask a third question, and she's got some serious deep knowledge on myself about this situation that is my life, right? Now from this situation she could then like share some wisdom in her department like relative to my life, and then inspire me some way and be like, okay, this is very, very interesting. But I swear, man, 90% of people don't do this shit. One, they may not be interested. Two, they may just be like boring as fuck and they don't know how to do this. And three, they may just not have like been exposed to a different type of life. Like they just may be like 9 to 5 employees and don't even think about business. Like think like that's for like other type of people, and not thinking it's like something that she could actually do for herself or anyone that like she knows or like is associated with. So it's just interesting, like sometimes the brainwashing of people like limits them, and then they literally like can't do anything else other than what they have been doing for the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years in their job mode, in their family mode, or whatever. There's no room for expansion because like their cup is full, and like they're not aware enough that they can empty some of it to learn more, to learn new things, to fill their cup up with a different liquid, you see. So going back to the point, like, when was the last time you, right, in this situation, put yourself in my shoes here, shared information that changed someone's life, that gave some wisdom to someone, to teach them something new about themselves, or inspire something in them to like unlock a new level of discipline, work, ambition, motivation in their lives? Like, when have you done that last? Like, literally ask yourself, like, right now, when did you do that last? Was it today? Was it yesterday? If so, great. Was it last week? Still okay. Was it last month? That's a bit too long a gap. What about last 6 months? Way too long a gap. Last year? That's you're just out here having small talk with everyone. Yeah. Like where's the depth? Do you get me? Where are you like trying to learn for something? Where are you trying to inspire someone? Do you see what I mean? See, like me, I don't want to brag or sound arrogant or anything like that, but this is the only type of conversations I like to have. So like I'm doing this constantly on a daily basis. If someone tells me, oh yeah, or I see them have a really nice car, I'll just go up to talk to them and like, not all the time, but I have the ability to do so. So whenever I feel like I can do, and I'll ask them like deep questions like, what do you do? What inspired you to do this? Like, give me some advice and stuff like that. Like all these different type of questions that I'm gaining such mass sorry, not mass knowledge, but like nuanced knowledge that the masses will never know about. And just by asking these questions, you can literally do the same thing. And then by having this information now, when someone else like average comes to you, you can then inspire them. You can then say like, no, like you're actually aiming quite low. You could be aiming a lot higher because I know you're capable of a lot more, and maybe you're just undervaluing yourself. And so if you were to go out now and tell that person that, they're like, they go away and feel like $1,000,000 because like, yeah, this person believes in me. I feel good about this. Maybe I am capable of doing something. And to be honest, you would be the reason why they would go out and take action, because had you not inspired them in some way, given them some wisdom in some way, they may not have done anything about it. They've just gone back to their shit existence, their average existence. But just taking the time out to give that small little wisdom tip, it's inspired someone. It's inspired yourself. It's reminded you that you are actually someone of like deep value and deep worth and deep think and deep knowledge, and you can share that with someone. You know. So I hope that helps. All I'll say is make yourself, make your ancestors proud.